Yeah, the orcs. There's a closed gate there, so we should be able to take on these in small groups. Sure, it's a good idea, but it's doable. Ooh, more orcs. No. What is going on there? Beer and we're stuck. Why are they coming at me unarmed? That's what I don't get. Temple warrior. Rice. Not exactly a great healing item. We have 50 units of rice. Well, we're in some kind of orcish temple. Well, this is not where we need to be, but I'll take the experience. There's clearly a place where basically we're not supposed to go yet. I'll just get away. Probably should try to get through. I mean to the outside through. Oh no, don't save the game. Not the game. So we have enough health to really do that, but it does mean we have to start from full health. Yeah, we need a few of these level ups, so. Fire resistance wouldn't hurt here. It's like fire resistance of 3. Yeah, that won't make much of a difference. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Seems like I'm basically stuck on fire and the character refuses to do anything at that point. Ah, shit. We're safe. Fireball rune. And some kind of stick. Another fireball rune and has no value. Okay, the fire effect is interesting. It's good to have multiples of the same rule. I have a different feeling that we should be going in exactly the opposite direction, just getting the hell out of here. Yep. Ooh, what's this? Okay, there's definitely something there. Whatever it is, I can target it from here. Figurine. What is it? This figure is misshapen being with a mask. Mask is surrounded by 6 big thingies. I'm sure it's a important item to have. But it eventually feels like I'm skipping something. I'll try to get the hell out of here. Fire our way out. Are these normal guards or what? I blew it. Little guards. Tougher breed. Don't get stuck. Yeah. I'd rather die at this point. But that fight went badly. Super badly. Okay, yeah, this is just some dark dungeon at this point. Elixir of healing. Extract of healing, essence of healing, elixir of mythic energy, mythic energy, mythic energy. I'm interested in seeing what's here. I'm very likely just going to die and load. Now this is there's some extra loot. Healing. Yeah, nothing special. So basically, just a few chambers for extra loot. Transform into Orc Dog. Healing, Light, Storm of Fire, Rain of Fire, Fireball, Orc Teleport spell. Okay. Ah, crap. Looks like we do have to heal up then. Okay, now we can get the lot of here. Do I recall where we came from? That's better. There's quite a lot of people we need to hack and slash our way through, but we do need 2 more level ups, and we need 7 more thousand just to get to the next one, so it's probably not bad if we hack and slash a few orcs. And we still don't have the weapon to take down stone golems. What weapons do we have? Yeah, the best weapon is Crush Brockdar, damage 85, 2-handed weapon. I really want the 2-handed weapon weapon capability. Are those casters? That's what they seem to be dancing. I'm sort of afraid they might be. What weapon do they have? They have a bow. Shit. Well, does fire even work on them? Let's find out, isn't there? Hit something, you piece of shit. Bugging controls. Okay, normal orcs don't really offer much of a challenge. The heavy armor was certainly a good purchase. And the weaponry they have is pretty typical too. Yeah, it wasn't a bow, just a gigantic axe. How much beer can one guy have? Wine and beer, like 50 units of beer. Okay, wasn't too bad. Even with the minor screw ups here and there, still went pretty much as planned. The opening to this gate has to be outside. What do I think about it? I don't think I've ever seen range weaponry on orcs. Certainly aggressed enough of them. Okay, let's guard our medic options. I'm certainly not going down there. Though lightning might be our best option. So I take damage or freezes them for a while. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I think they might be too much for us. We could go to the bridge and run out of here. Better would be if we could basically manage the fighting. Crap. Wasn't what I exactly had in mind, but whatever. I'm hoping that there's basically a single point at this point is accessible. Yep. And didn't hit once. But the position itself wasn't too bad. Only can be approached from one direction. Can't hit properly here. What basically the problem is that there is sort of an automatic targeting system, but so you can't have a situation where your character in a fight really isn't following anything. If you do hold your attack button down, which is a requirement if you want to even attempt to strike at something. So you can't just basically hold a line and attack everything that tries to come through it, because as long as you hold down a button, it doesn't change targets. That's how you can lock on something. But it's in a situation like that, it's very unreliable to what it locks onto. That causes the problem because you can't just. Someone else want to climb on there? And you have some effort there. This isn't good enough. Most of the orcs don't seem to be doing shit. Not quite sure I get why. They have their dance thing going on there. $121 beers. Yeah, killing is hard work. We need to replenish our energy at this point. Yeah, come at me, bros. And kill the bastard. Feel free to hit. Hit! Jesus Christ. They just get frozen. So, evading those combination attacks should be our highest priority. Okay, this isn't exactly a great item to use for healing, but we have 50 of these. Looks much better already. I hate it that you can't do combination things. I mean, it's always the same attack again and again and again if you want to do combinations. Winch is jammed. I wouldn't want to open it anyway because previously when we opened the place we weren't supposed to be opening it, I guess. Only thing that caused that was basically a switch that no longer worked. So I'm very reluctant to start touch on the switches on places I don't particularly have a reason to be at the moment. Especially a large place like this that seems like it's sooner or later you have an actual reason to go there. Is that it? Okay, more beer. Cheese, beer. Okay, I'm sure I'm not looting everyone here. It's just hard to get access to everything. Okay. Looks like we're pretty much done with this place. Yeah, 3 at the same time, that's pretty bad. They're normal. Yeah. Once those combinations start to land, your guy isn't doing shit anymore. Some of these we can kill with 2 strikes, some with 3. Yeah, where the hell did you come from? Okay, this can be very complicated at this point. Our buttons are stuck again. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? I'm reluctant to say because they might be just spawning again and again and again. A couple of healing potions wouldn't hurt at this point. There's 4 to 5 guys there. We could get something like 2 at a time, that'd be great. One might be asking too much. If we cast something on them, that'll be all of them at the same time. Not getting warhammers out of these though. Yeah, I'm sick. That's the worrisome part. Because it might mean we have to go back to just buy the glass. Yeah, just access. Shit. Anyway. We should be free to go. What's that? Is it just there as a moat, or does it provide something else? Not hard to see from here. Yeah, it has something. Something moving there. I'm sort of curious to see what it is. Could you... Yeah, could you please move? Not in water anymore, you can stop that. Are you kidding me? Where are we anyway? Okay. It was said to be on the southernmost point, more or less, of the entire area, and it is a tower, so it should be visible. Protected by golems. Stone, fire, and ice. And that's a fire lizard. Crap, definitely more fire protection would have been useful here. Let's test this fire lizard thing. How dangerous is it really? We killed a couple of them at one point, but it was with spells. Yeah, don't give them a chance to breathe fire. Seems to be the name of the game. What are these? It sort of reminds me of the scavenger. Isn't it reacting to anything? That's what I'm wondering. Sort of new type of enemy, sort of very familiar and old. It shouldn't be too hard because you can clearly manipulate them to attack individually. It's more of a timing thing. Fighting against these again more of a timing thing. If you smack around blindly, you're not going to cause any good results. Why didn't you hit another time? Again. Control stuck. This must have been the Skin of Shadow Beast. The first proper area where you have a fairly constant rate of getting loot items. Still, naturally, it's more usables than anything else, but at least something. How close are we? Yeah, we need about 10,000 points to get the level up needed to use two-handed weaponry. That's pretty much the only major upgrade that I'm missing at this point. The rest would be nice to have. Probably to use a decent bow or better spells, by the way. Don't target. Yeah, it's stuck again. I can't target the thing enemy right next to me. I just. Nah, all these kind of a constant problem, little things that get repeated, sort of always prevent you from really enjoying playing this game. Always there, nagging at the experience, bring it down. Holy crap! There's like a fire dinosaur every 2 feet here. Still, we're not gonna get the 10,000 experience needed by avoiding the fight, so. Those bigger, or am I imagining things? Those look small, maybe they're different creatures. Yeah, that has a huge tail, that has barely a tail at all. Okay, these are definitely something different. Spiders, maybe? Yep. Yeah, I'm not targeting it, so I can't hit it. And now the game again refuses to actually hit anything. I mean, during the orcs, it mostly worked just fine. Now it's again, every fight something has to go wrong. I'm sort of thinking, is this area suffering from the spawns too? I mean, the reason there might be so many creatures here is because basically they've had a few chapters to respawn and respawn and respawn. So instead of just having 1 or 2 of these, you have 3, 4 in a group. Okay, if I go down there, would I even gain access? Doesn't seem so. Well, if there's something positive to say about this, I'm much less worried about us being able to reach the levels needed to get what we want. Clearly the game still has a huge amount of monsters left for us, respawn or no. I'd like to at least find out where we start to encounter golems. This might be very close to it. Phalanx. Let's take the path with no crushed skeleton. What we can come up with, maybe we can see the danger before we stumble upon it. That would be our ice golem. So this is where the trouble starts. And there's no point going there until we have the Warhammer. Might be some benefit to that though. I mean, we do need experience before we can get access to that, so... Nice. And it's dead. The rock is right beneath us. So we can go down from here, but we can't harm it anyway. I don't think we have any blunt weapons. We might have a mace. I mean a really crappy mace. Yeah. The problem is naturally that if we're not gonna go there now, we have to gain the needed weapon from somewhere. I suppose we might be able to get past Stone Golem. I don't see that as a good idea. It's still there. So yeah, we've been here. So we have something underwater here. But because swimming is so much fun in this game, I'm certainly not gonna willingly go there. Yeah. Do I really need to buy that? It wouldn't. I don't think it would be that bad at this point. It would also give us a chance to go back and maybe buy fire resistance items. That seems to be the spell of choice here. Maybe magic resistance too. Although with each chapter, more powerful items become available, so there isn't much point in buying certain things beforehand. But yeah, I think we're better off buying it. We might get it somewhere else, but it's just 1,000 ore pieces is not that big of a deal. So this will just make our preparations and that will be it. We'll have to do the remainder of the golem some other time. Fire resistance, yeah. Where are the people? Where are
Awaken! I want to acquire magic writings.
Not particularly, no. But ooh, ring of greater invincibility. Magic, fire, arrows. Yeah, don't want this. It's much better to switch around to have specific defenses than generic ones. Weapons and arrows, weapons. Yeah, this is not good. Control, pyrokinesis. Okay, that would be circle 3. It has a damage per second, so basically I think it's a sort of like telekinesis. You activate it on a target and it continually keeps burning it. Control, circle 4. Yeah, I don't want to particularly buy new spells now. Fire isn't our problem here, it's fire resistance and what is it? Warhammer. Font button. Proper good font button. We might have been able to just go along with it with the crappy some kind of club we had. Doesn't strictly speaking have to be a Warhammer, but I'd still like a weapon that is basically good. Stop. This does mean we'll have to go all the way to the old camping at least. At least the ranger is very close to the old camp. We're mainly looking for fire resistance now. I don't care why I couldn't just get a rune of teleportation into the mage hold. Did I? Teleport to the magician's water. Is that it? Yeah, it just wasn't supposed to be from. I'll be more than happy to take advantage of it. A potion seller down.
Greetings. Show me your...
Yeah. It's the wrong guy. Either way, it's very good to have this quick travel system now. I wish this would have been at least these would have been the basic rules that you can buy. Once you reach the pyramids, for example, you can buy the rules to reach there, that sort of thing. Once you reach the swamp, you can buy the rules there. Sort of have a trader that deals with outsiders and
I want to acquire magic writings.
provides the service. Okay. Protection against magic probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. But our immediate problem is fire. So amulet flames.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. Very clever.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I don't understand what the ice block is.
Maybe.
That's really
Wave of ice.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
That's really not my problem.
People always talk.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I'll buy an ice block spell. It's individually,
Same old story
it's
every
not
time.
that expensive. I'd like to
Not
see
listening
how it
to all
works.
the blathering anymore.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Wish to have fireball rooms to
It was
use as
obvious that there would
if
be
you
trouble
think-
ahead.
use as trade.
Maybe.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Let's talk about something
That's
else
really not my
instead.
problem.
Some people never learn.
There must be something about that story after all. What?
Anyway, what amulet are we? Yeah, it's the amulet of strength. We'll be replacing,
I wouldn't like to be in
so we don't want to have it constantly on naturally. But if we have to deal with spellcasters or fire users or whatever, I'd like to have it. I don't recall who actually sells
Hello.
stuff here. Yeah, it's not you. You're the one who I beat the shit out of.
Hello? I need a...
You're the weapon dealer. Okay.
Things would have gone very differently.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
There must be something.
There's God's hammer and there's the Warhammer. I'm sure God's hammer is just as good, but
Time when things would have
I
gone
don't
better.
particularly want to use either.
People always talk.
Cool battle axe.
I'd better keep out of it.
It's our best two-handed weapon anyway.
I think.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
As long as I'm not involved.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Doubt that's ever likely to change.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into
You shouldn't
anything.
believe everything you hear.
It was obvious that there'd be trouble ahead. Some people
Wasn't
never.
very clever.
That won't happen again.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into it.
These weapons aren't enough to pay for this, but they come very close.
There was a time when things would have gone.
There must be something about that story after all.
We have an extra fireball. Yeah, that'll do it.
But keep it to
Now
yourself.
you get to pay me back a little bit or more.
Let's talk about something else instead.
That's good enough.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. People have to watch what you tell people.
You have to watch what you
That
tell
won't
people.
happen again.
Let's talk about something else instead.
The Warhammer should be a slight improvement in general, so there's no reason not to use it.
That won't.
So, this time we're properly ready. There should be nothing there that we can't get through. There's one thing, but maybe that's not important now. We haven't met one of the team members. Team that has been aiding us. I don't guess that's not too important. Either way, I'll probably be ending here. I'd like to get a little bit closer back to the Orcish border.
Thanks for your help.
Use your knowledge for a...
I wondered if he wanted to know that I actually did kick the ass of the people he wanted me to do, but no. Did not appreciate the information.
It was obvious that there would be
This be a good way to go.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I suppose we might as well.
As long as
Yeah. Simply because I know it's just been cleared, so there should be no surprises here waiting for us. And if it is, it's probably something we can deal with anyway. It's not going to be any kind of proper obstacle to us reaching the Orc lands again. Still need to deal with the fire golem. I think shock attacks were working on it. Maybe not quite as well as as fire attacks against the ice golem, but still. That flamethrower. Hearing animal noises. And we follow the road. Well, we could. Oh well, more or less goes the same place anyway. Yeah, this sort looks familiar. Oh my god! Experience running around, really. Ah yes, I avoided this the last time. Oh, I remember. Yes, yeah. What the hell is going on? I wonder really, is there a major difference in how often you can harm if you use bladed versus blunt? Either way, from this point on, I think I'll carry one each. Ah yes, orcs. Ah, come on, I didn't got all day. Feel free to hit at some point. Hit, please. That went terribly. Terribly. I ain't got time to bleed. Is that it? Pretty much. At least we got crap to sell if we need funds at some point. I particularly want to attract that old party here. There's healing herbs too. Is that all? I guess more or less, so should be very close to our objective at this point. We're in good enough health to continue. Let's get to the golems, so next time we can meet with the Master Necromancer. See what he wants with us. Flamethrower. It should be... yeah, map isn't gonna help us. Yeah, there's the tower, okay. And there's the road we need to get on, so... finally we can wrap this up. There's very likely at least 2 golems still left though. And God knows what. The guy might not be all that hostile toward us. Just wants to be protected from the random crap who lives in this general area. Crap. Yeah, this fight is already coming our way. $6,000 more and we'll get our 200 weapon specialization. Well, training at least. Basic training, so it becomes usable. Okay, I will again. Jump button stuck. I'm pretty sure the golems and just reaching the necromancer will probably be enough to give us the experience. So yeah, golems await.